Hey guys, Kevin Chandler here with my buddy Tom Troyer.
Hey everybody.
And you may recognize Tom as being one of the awesome guys that carries me on our trips in my backpack. And Tom is also kind of the instigator. He's the one that gets us into trouble and ends up taking us into some really amazing situations that we did not expect to go in the first place. For example, when we were in China almost 2 years ago, we were on the Great Wall, and he was carrying me along with a couple other guys. And we got to the end of the touristy part, the restored area of the wall, and we stopped and took a break. And while we were resting, Tom went on ahead and wanted to see what was in the unrestored part of the wall. And long story short, he came back and convinced us to go on ahead. I remember him saying, Kevin, if you will let me take you a bit further, we will see what we came here to see. And it ended up being really amazing. The whole wall kind of fell away to be this almost a rock path that was just a few feet wide, 100 feet up off the ground, winding through wild gardens and trees and overlooking the mountains, the massive mountains, all over China. So it was an amazing experience.
Yeah. I don't know if it was hundreds of feet up, but we'll go with
it. It felt like it.
Yeah. I'm getting the reputation as the instigator here in these situations, but to be honest, going back to before we went to China, and even to an extent in Europe, I think Kevan really was the one convincing us. And, he's the one that really kind of gets us into these situations to begin with. And I always like to clarify for people who are like, it's really cool that you did this for Kevan. It's really very true that he's done it for each one of the guys that's ever been involved in these trips and for day-to-day caregiving. He's always bringing people on an adventure that we don't expect.
Yeah, it's all about a mutual friendship and relationship and encouraging one another to go further. And so we hope that you do that in your own relationships.
Yeah.
Encourage and push one another to live life to the fullest. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Cool.